So Peter, is Lucid building the next $400 billion company right now?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
From battery technology to a new experience, paradigm, and from a standard to a new level of luxury. This is what Lucid Motors claim to bring to the electric vehicle market. But what makes it different from a Tesla? Lucid has a long history. In 2008, when they were working under the name Ativa, they began by working on battery systems, intending to achieve high performance, safety, and durability. Over the next 5 years, they would go on to integrate a diverse set of battery packs into motorcycles, sedans, vans, and buses, with energy ranging from 3 kWh to 150 kWh. Ultimately, they perfected a core battery system technology and accumulated over 50 patents in the US alone. Many of those original vehicles are still running on the roads without a single safety incident. CEO and CTO of the company, Peter Rawlinson, joined Lucid Motors in 2013 as Chief Technology Officer and was appointed Chief Executive Officer in 2019. Before, Rawlinson worked in Tesla since 2009 as Vice President of Vehicle Engineering and Chief Engineer of the Tesla Model S. It's safe to say he has some intel on the Model S, as reports say he was responsible for its technical execution and timely production. Now, along with Derek Jenkins, they oversee the development of the Lucid Air in their factory in Casa Grande, Arizona. The factory runs under 1 million square feet, or the equivalent of 17 American football fields. To build it cost around $700 million. It is a state-of-the-art in what will be a rapid production process designed to deliver in bulk. Lucid Air's first prototype was unveiled in 2016. The top shelf model of the Lucid Air features 517 miles of driving range, which tops the driving ranges of Tesla's longest range cars and marks the new gold standard for the EV industry. Concurrently, thanks to a unique onboard charging unit, every Lucid Air has hyper-fast charging capability. Lucid cars can recharge up to 300 miles in just 20 minutes, an industry record low time by at least 10 minutes. Lucid Motors are guaranteeing free charging for 3 years at electrified charging stations as part of the purchase price. The Lucid Air is also equipped with a state-of-the-art Dream Drive semi-autonomous driving platform, and you're going to be able to use your phone as your key in an all-in-one control unit. Also, it will be included lane assist, blind spot monitoring, cruise control, collision warning, and ultimately, though certainly not on the early models, the company intends to introduce self-autonomous driving as well. The entry-level car? It'll have a single electric motor, while every other model will feature dual motors. The top-of-the-line model will be able to complete a quarter mile in 9.9 seconds, accelerating to 144 miles per hour. In that time, the high-end model will have a top speed of 168 miles per hour. Lucid has plenty of practice in producing speed from electric motors, from their pre-mass market days, as one of their main projects has been producing electric power sources for Formula E racing cars. In 2007, when Lucid Motors still went under the name Ativa, the company designed, manufactured and supplied batteries for various cars in the Formula E racing series for several years. The battery pack included in the Lucid Air has close DNA of the racing battery pack from the Formula E. It has end cooling, turbulated cooling plates, a 60-degree honeycomb of cells which is ultra-compact with the end cooling and has a super low resistance to the battery pack. One notable feature in comparison to other EVs is the compartment space. Lucid provides 10 cubic feet of space, which is large compared to other EVs in the market. On the last days of February, it was announced that Lucid Motors and Churchill Capital Corp IV have entered into a definitive merger agreement. The post-merger company's value is expected to be $24 billion. It will retain the Lucid Motors name and will continue to be led by current CEO Peter Rawlinson and the existing senior team. It will trade under the ticker LCID. The deal with Churchill Capital Corp IV, CCIV, will value the company at over $11 billion and give it as much as $4.4 billion in cash. Other electric vehicle companies like Nikola and Fisker used the same process to go public last year, but in turn Lucid has proven to be successful with their company's background and potential to grow. But why is Lucid worth so much? Many startup electric vehicle companies are talked about as having the potential to be the next Tesla, but Lucid is different. As we mentioned before, Lucid already has a factory. It'll expand over the next couple of years, but the first stage is nearly done. Production of Lucid's first model, the Air Luxury Sedan, will begin later this year. Lucid's race-bred EV tech is genuinely innovative. Lucid has been supplying batteries to technology teams in the Formula E electric vehicle racing series for several years. That experience has contributed to the design of an innovative battery module which is optimized for mass production on a huge scale, as well as its impressive fast-charging technology. Top-line Lucid Airs will be able to add 300 miles of range in just 20 minutes. Lucid also has its own unique motors, inverters, and software. Lucid has a product pipeline. The Air will be followed in 2023 by a large electric SUV. With the success of the two products, more affordable Lucids are guaranteed to follow over the next few years. Electric vehicles are the future. By now, that's a foregone conclusion. The entire auto market is pivoting from gas-powered cars to electric cars. We're still in the early stages of this seismic shift. EV penetration of total passenger car sales measured less than 5% in 2020. That share is expected to rise 30%, 40% and 50% plus over the next 10 to 20 years. Thus far, this revolution has birthed two enormous winners. Tesla, the EV pioneer with the best performing EVs in the world, and NIO, China's most publicly known electric vehicle manufacturer so far. With the market union, Lucid Motors will be a top dog in the EV world. Long story short, the Lucid Air has a legitimate team and backing of investors. It's the next big thing in the premium EV world. Lucid say they have been able to break free of the existing automotive requirements and architectures and have been able to create real innovation. They are proud to have imagined a vehicle that takes full advantage of electrification without boundaries. Are you excited for the Lucid cars? Is it that much different than a Tesla? And is the cost worth it? Tell us in the comments below. Subscribe today to Think Big Tech for more content on future innovations and technologies.